Imagine a world without smartphones, no app store, no sleek aluminum laptops, no glowing Apple logo on the back of your device. Now imagine that everything began inside a small garage, with two young dreamers, a handful of tools, and a belief that technology should belong to everyone. This is the story of Apple, a story of genius, conflict, failure, and the greatest comeback in tech history. Soon after, Apple released the Apple II. This wasn't just another machine. It was friendly, it was beautiful, it felt alive. For the first time, computers didn't belong only in laboratories or giant corporate rooms. Now, they could live inside everyday homes and offices. Investors came, sales boomed, and Apple transformed from a small startup into one of the fastest growing tech companies in the world. In 1984, Apple introduced something revolutionary, the Macintosh. It didn't use lines of code on a black screen. Instead, there were windows. There were icons. There was a mouse you could move in your hand. It was simple. It was friendly. It was different. This wasn't just a new computer. It was the beginning of the modern digital world. But innovation doesn't come without conflict. Inside Apple, visions collided. Business pressure increased. Leadership struggled. And eventually, Steve Jobs, the co-founder and visionary, was forced to leave the company he had created. Without its creative heart, Apple stumbled. Failed products, declining sales, a future that once looked unstoppable now seemed uncertain. Apple was slowly fading away. Then, in the late 1990s, something extraordinary happened. Steve Jobs returned. With renewed focus and bold ideas, he simplified everything. Fewer products, cleaner design, clear purpose. And soon, Apple began to rise again. In 2001, Apple revealed the iPod, a tiny white device that could hold 1,000 songs in your pocket. Music was no longer trapped on CDs or tapes. It walked with you, ran with you, lived with you. And Apple didn't just sell a product, they sold a feeling. In 2007, Steve Jobs walked onto a stage and introduced a device that would redefine life itself. A phone, a music player, an internet communicator, all in one. The iPhone. From that day forward, how we talk, shop, work, play, travel, learn, and love changed forever. Apple didn't just build gadgets. They built an ecosystem: Mac, iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, apps, services, everything connected, everything seamless, everything beautifully designed. In 2011, Steve Jobs left the world, but his vision remained. Today, Apple stands as one of the most valuable companies on earth, not just because of technology, but because of belief. Belief that design matters, belief that simplicity wins, belief that one idea can change everything, from a quiet garage to a global icon. This is the story of Apple, and the journey is far from over.